Welcome you back again for the third part. In the previous lecture, we already discussed about the network and the network criteria, that is performance, reliability and security. Now let's discuss about the topology. Today we are going to learn about the physical topology used in the computer networking. Objectives is to be able to understand the different topologies used in the computer networking. At the end of the sessions, you should able to apply the different topologies as per the need of the computer networking. So let's see what is physical topology. Basically, physical topologies are divided into 5 parts: mesh, star, bus and ring topology. Topology is the interconnected structure of local area network, LAN. The method employed to connect the physical devices on the network with the help of cables, and depends upon the type of cable we are using, all the constitute is called as physical topology. A topology is basically a way to organize the network. Physical topology is the way to physically lay out the network like a map, and logical topology is the way the information flow from the network. So this is the important. So let's see one by one. First is the mesh topology. See the diagram. Here it is, the different number of computers, what we call as the stations, they are interconnected to each other in a way that communications between the two nodes can be possible. The mesh topology is the type of networking where all the nodes cooperate to distribute the data amongst each other. Dedicated point-to-point link to every other node. So each node able to communicate with each other. So any node can communicate with anyone. This is the importance of mesh topology. A mesh network with the n nodes, according to the mathematical formula, how many links are required? It is equal to n into n minus 1 divided by 2 links are needed. A node has n minus 1 IO ports required, or the links are required. What are the advantages of this mesh topology? No traffic problem, because since each node is connected to each other, if any node fails, then the communications with other route can be possible. So no traffic problem. It is the robust, it is the secured, easy fault identifications and the isolation. Disadvantage: difficult to install since number of links are more. So for here it is in the diagram we can show that 5 nodes, but just imagine for 1000 computers it is 1000 into 999 divided by 2. So huge network will be there. So here what we can say, it is difficult to install or reconfigure. Space is larger required, cost is very high. Where is the applicable? This topology was originally developed in 30 years ago in the military applications, but today they are typically used for the things like home automations, smart HVAC control and smart buildings. The mesh topology is preferable. Then second is the star topology. Here it is, the central hub is used and all the devices are connected to the hub independently. So here it is dedicated point-to-point link, one point to each station. So dedicated point-to-point link only to the central controller, which is called as a hub. Nowadays hub is replaced by the switch. Hub act as a exchange. No direct traffic between the devices. So two devices cannot direct communicate with each other. If the two devices want to communicate with each other, they are communicating with the help of or through the hub only. So advantages of this: less expensive. This is also robust network. Disadvantage of this is the dependency of the whole on the single point. If any problem occurs this hub, then the total network fails. So this is the important or the disadvantage. Dependency is there. Where is the use application? A star topology is used for the in existence LAN. In our laboratories, the star topology is preferred. We have the central switch and all the computers are connected to the switch. Then bus topology. Observe, this is the single main route and all the stations are connected with the help of tab, or what we call as a drop line, to the each stations. So it is one long cable link all the nodes. Tap drop lines or the cable ends are the points required. Limits the number of devices and the distance between the nodes. So what should be the distance between the node depends upon the type of cable we are using, that we have to yet to study, or you might have studied this in the DCOM as well as in ITCT. So remember this part. Advantages: easy installation and it is the chip single cable is required and number of tabs we are using. Disadvantage: difficult reconfigurations, no fault isolations or fault or break in the bus stop all the retransmissions. If any failure occurs in this main bus, then the total further communications between these two nodes will be the stop. So this is the biggest disadvantages. So where it is used, bus topology is connecting two floors through a single line. Ethernet network also uses the bus topology. So between the two on a single building, the two floors are used connected with the single bus. Then next will be the ring topology. In the ring topology, observe that the total bus is communicating, or the total channel is communicating in the form of ring, and all nodes are connected to that, and hence called as a ring topology. It is dedicated point to point link only with the two nodes on the each side. So two nodes on each sides, we can say that one directions, and the repeaters are used. Repeaters, you know, familiar, it is nothing but a receiver. Repeater is the common terms used in the communications where the strength of the signal is weak, then repeaters are used. Repeaters receives the signals, it filter out, noise is removed, and amplify the signals and retransmit. So these are the 4 points occurs in the repeater. The advantages: easy reconfigurations and a fault can be easily found out or isolated. Here it is disadvantage is that unidirectional traffic. So if the traffic moves in these directions, it is only in one directions, and if the break in the ring, here it is disadvantage, entire network become fail, and hence applications is the ring topology may be used either in the LAN or either in the WAN. Then hybrid topology. This is the main star topology with each branch connecting the several stations in the bus. Here this is the switch is used or hub is used, we can say that, and this is the bus topology. Different buses are connected to the hub, and hence it is mixing of this, and hence name is the hybrid. To share the advantages from the various topologies, this hybrid topology is used. Star, ring, star bus networks are the most common examples of hybrid network. These are the two examples of hybrid topology. Star bus, the star bus topology is combined with the linear bus in the large network. In such a cases, linear bus provides the backbone that connects the multiple stars. So this hybrid is used. So all these 5 bus topologies, physical topologies we discuss. Thank you for patience listening. See